Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. I am your host and a senior marketing manager, by the way, guys, with this guy over here. I mean this one, I don't even know him. Alright, so let's get started, guys. Who are you? What are you doing here at my desk? Oh, you're here? Okay, cool. So, alright, this is me talking about the factory tour, because we did an amazing factory tour. It's a 40,000 square meters factory located in Huizhou, Guangdong, China. This is where we produce our portable power stations and solar panels, modular solar generators. We are the only company who has their own factory, I mean, in this industry. If you compare it to other brands that you know, this is how we entered the factory. Actually, that was my first time ever to the factory. Okay, so never been to the factory before, ever. Not even like a chocolate factory, but that was like the real factory. So we have to put the special clothes on, right? They protect us from getting shocked by the current there, and also we protect our portable power stations from scratches, so everything is clean and nice there, as you guys will see in a moment. But yeah, we also live streaming today, so it's kind of just a weird experience. Anyway, so today we're talking about EB55, EB3A, PV120, PV200, and PV350, and of course AC300 and B300, our modular solar generator. Today is going to be more like an informative live stream, okay? So we're going to be talking in depth because we don't have that many power stations on our list today, so we'll have enough time to talk in depth about each and every of them. So if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments, all right? We have BLUETTI official here who will respond to your comments, all right, guys? Also, don't forget to enter discount codes, as we say in the promotional post on Facebook. Enter discount codes to save up to $200. We have a huge discount for AC300 that actually does need at least one B300 to work with, but we have a $200 off discount. It's like 10% off. All right. All right, so and also we're gonna have giveaways. What are giveaways? Are a BLUETTI cap, BLUETTI t-shirt, and a BLUETTI Christmas tree. Okay, so giveaways are happening every 20 minutes, and if you're wondering where this video comes from, this is from BLUETTI official, this YouTube channel actually. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. There was an honest tour. That was me there. Okay, so. Was nothing like we noticed something and we didn't want to film it. We wanted to film it. Actually, I wanted to shoot everything like one shot, but it was super hard because I was new to all that, and you will find a couple of typos there, like I mispronounced some words. So yeah, but what I loved a lot is that, first of all, the factory is very clean, okay? Second of all, most factories, you guys know, are like you know, underground, or like they are they have no windows. So some of the space there like have no windows. So for me, I found it to be kind of you know, a little bit demotivating. But actually my colleagues, they used to work, some of them used to work at the factory and told me it's totally fine, like this is what the factory looks like. And another part of the factory was like on the third floor, I guess. There were like big windows there. It's going to be a second part of the video. So I was very happy to see good working conditions. Also, I found like some employees, they were wearing something on their wrists, right? And it was kind of like linked to the desk. And I was like, what is that? What is that thing? That looks kind of scary. That is actually the thing that prevents you from, like, if you get shocked by current, it will actually take the current away from you, right? So you will not get any damage from it. So actually for the safety. All right, so that was new for me. You guys probably know more about factories than I do, but it was my first tour to the factory. A lot of processes are actually done by robots, and I'm very, very, very happy about that, because, you know, in the ideal future, human beings don't have to work at the factory. You know, even though it's a very important work, and, you know, a lot of respect to our employees there actually who are on the ground making those batteries, but it's still monotonous, and it's just you know, I hope we can replace the all-by machines Many processes are made entirely by machines. We only need employees there to just like check if everything is working correctly. You know, so that was quite a nice experience actually. It turned out to be better than I expected. And again, you don't have to trust me because that was the first factory I ever was to, but again, I have a employee, Horace, who actually had some experience working with factories. So he said this is the best factory working conditions he has ever seen. And that was Horace, by the way, on the background there in the video just now. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is the automized process. You know, the machines do pretty much everything, yeah, so this is how we make power stations. Those were most like, of course, the longest process is making the battery. So you guys could see some smaller batteries. There was like our EB55, EB70S, EB3A2, and some bigger batteries. There was actually B300S. You see, we're running lots of tests too right now on the field, lots of tests to minimize the mistakes that we make when producing our power stations, right? We're testing the screen, we're testing the battery, we're testing like aging test. So even we're testing the capacity of the battery to withdraw the transportation, you know, over the seas, so it does not loosen up. Yeah. So, all right, guys, you can watch the whole video on BLUETTI official. It's called a factory tour or something. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. But now let's get to the business. Let's go down to the business, to the live stream today. All right. Again, we have a Christmas tree giveaway. We also have a BLUETTI cap giveaway, BLUETTI T-shirt giveaway. Giveaways every 20 minutes. You guys can see that countdown over there. It shows you guys when we kicking off our first giveaway. All right, and remember to enter the codes to save up to $200 for a day. Okay. With that being said, let's get started. Let's kick things off with the first part of our collection of today, which is EB55. EB55, it comes in different colors. It comes in orange, in blue, and in gray. The same color as this one, so you can get the color that you prefer. So what is EB55? Okay, EB55 is a 700 watt AC pure sine wave inverter power station. 700 watts AC maximum load, right? With a surge of 1400 watts. The battery capacity is 537 watt hours. Okay, just gonna put EB3 aside so we can focus entirely on EB55. All right. Oops. Okay. All right. So yeah, guys, there we have EB55. 700 watts AC load max. 537 watt hours of battery capacity. The battery chemistry inside is lithium iron phosphate, LiFePO4. Those are the safest, the longest lifespan batteries, as you guys probably know. Speaking about life cycles, how many times you can actually charge and discharge this battery completely? You can take a guess if you're new here. I'll take a sip of water. Okay, yeah, we have 2,500 plus life cycles before the battery capacity drops to 80% of what it originally was. We have 13 outputs here. Okay, we make sure that we have enough outputs for all of our devices. 13 outputs. We have 6 ways to recharge EB55. The maximum solar input is 200 watts, and the maximum fast dual charging input is 400 watts if we're talking about solar and AC combined. All right, that was like an overall info, so we'll focus about this in depth. All right, first of all, dimensions is 10.94 inches by 7.97 inches by 7.79 inches. It works under a temperature from 32 to 104 Fahrenheit if we're charging it, okay? And when you're discharging it or store it without using, make sure the temperature is anywhere from -4 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And the working environment humidity is from 10 to 90%. Okay, what is in the box? There are 2 types of accessories. Number 1 is included in the box and right here. Okay, so number 1, we have power station in the box, we have AC and DC adapter and a charging cable in the box, we have a user manual, and we also have a warranty card. There are also a couple of extra options that you can get at BLUETTIpower.com website. we have car charging cable XT60 to female, slower charging cable MC4 to XT60 female, and charging adapter cable XT60 to female. Those are optional accessories. You don't necessarily need them, but if you do, you can always get them at a favorable price at BLUETTIpower.com. Alright guys, now let's take a look at the outputs right here. It all starts from the top here. From the bird's eye view, we can see the 15-watt wireless charging pad on the top. If your phone supports wireless charging, all you want to do is to place it here in the center, turn DC on, okay, and after DC is on, your phone will start charging. Give it a second. Make sure you also place it here in the center. Okay, my phone just started charging. Alright, cool. So next guys, what we have here, and you guys can see we have 3 watts, right? So it brings us to the screen right here. The screen shows us a couple of interesting information points, I would say, all right, a couple of interesting things. So number 1, we have the battery life here, and yeah, the screen will stay on for 1 minute maximum, actually from 30 to 60 minutes. Oh, sorry, from 30 to 60 seconds, okay, from half to 1 minute. Okay, so here we have the battery life in bars, right? So 100, 80, 60, 40, 20. All right. Here we have the input on the top. It shows us how many watts are coming in when we're charging our EVA55. Okay, maybe you plug it into the wall outlet, or you hook it up to the solar panel, or to your car, or to lead acid battery. No matter what the charging method is, you will see how many watts are coming in from here. So we are not charging it right now, obviously. So we don't have any input. Here we have the opposite of input, which is output. How many watts are being drawn from EVA55, okay? Let's say right now we are charging my iPhone, so we only have 9 watts right here, only 9 watts. It's actually pretty high already for a 15-watt output here on the top. 9 watts. If we hook up my MacBook, if we hook up, I don't know, some LED lights, some fans, some speakers, etc., we will see that the output will change right here, okay? Alright. Now, we also have the frequency here, 60 Hertz, which is standard frequency in the United States of America and some parts of Japan. If you are planning to use it in another place, alright, you can actually change the frequency to 50 Hertz, which is standard frequency in the United Kingdom, in the European Union, in Australia, and also in part of Japan. So you can do this by entering the setting mode, and actually the setting mode can be entered. Okay, so to enter the setting mode, you have to press 2 buttons, AC and DC. You can find more information about it in the user manual, okay, but I want to tell you in advance, don't make sure that you know what you're doing, because we had people who accidentally clicked something in settings mode, like change the frequency, for example, and they couldn't go back. So make sure that you learn how to use it in the user manual. Okay, now the frequency is here, it can be changed. Here we have the eco mode. Eco mode will shut the AC inverter off. It will shut it down in 4 hours if there is no load, or the load is lower than 10 watts without affecting the DC output. It is there so that if you forget to turn the AC inverter off, and the battery, it will discharge the battery, absolutely. So the eco mode will do it for you. It will turn the AC load, it will turn the AC inverter to save you the battery. Eco, you can think about it as an economy mode. Okay, on the back side, what do we have here on EVA55? Let's take a look. On the back side, we have this nice light, nice ambient light right here. Okay, this is like medium, this is high, and an SOS mode. Can come in handy if you're in the woods, lost. Here we have fans over here, okay, and the wind will go through. We'll always keep EVA55 cool. All right, and let's take a look at the outputs finally. So here we have the car charging port, yeah, cigarette lighter. Okay, so it's a 12-volt and 10 amp car cigarette lighter right here. Here we have two 12-volt and 10 amp outputs, and this is like DC 5521. outputs. Okay, we have 2 of them. So DC 551 outputs actually can be used for a couple of things. It can be used for some TV routers. They can be used for some even for some fans, you know. And you can find stuff that you can hook up DC 551 ports right here. We have 2 of them here. Here we have a USB-C port, 100 watts. So this is for our iPhones, MacBooks, and other devices that use USB-C. This is quick charge because normally it would be at 60, maybe 80 watts, but this one is 100 watts, which means that it can give maximum 100 watts to your devices. Even though if we're talking about iPhones, they don't need an input that an output that high, but it's okay. It will not harm them anyway. So just plug them in here. Okay, now here we have 4 USB type A ports, 5 volts, 3 amps, 15 watts. And finally, our sine wave part right here. This is AC outputs. We have 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 100 to 120 volts and 700 watts with a surge of 1400 watts. So sine wave, you know, it's important even for, especially for some medical devices. If you need sine wave, guys, rest assured you will get it. It's sine wave. Okay, now let's take a look at the input here. What do we have? We have a DC MPPT here, 12 to 28 volts and 8 amps. This is the solar input. And here's the adapter, AC adapter input, 25, 28 volts and 10 amps, right here. Okay, this is pretty much it. We about EB55. On this side, we have this anti-slip, you know, kind of things that prevent it from slipping. Even if I want to push it right now, the only thing I will push is this desk itself. EB55 stays dead still. Okay, so we have it figured out. And here's the carrying handle. If you want to carry it around, you probably will because it's so lightweight. You have it right here. The carrying handle is over here. Again, we have 3 colors: orange, gray, and blue. So you can match your interior in your room, you know, because those are not, you know, those old school generators, gas generators, right? Or yeah, gasoline generators. Those are nice portable power stations. They're also eco-friendly. Now let's talk about charging our EB55. There are 6 methods to charge EB55. Number 1 is, of course, wall charging from your wall outlet, okay? Or AC charging, in other words. You will get the maximum input of 200 watts from the wall outlet. Next is car charging, right? Most of us at least, drive cars, and you have a car cigarette lighter there. It's most likely 12 volts, 10 amps, less likely 24 volts, 10 amps, but it supports both. So if you hook it up to your 12 volt and 10 amp car cigarette lighter in your car, when you're on the go, you will get 98 watts of input. If you plug it into your 24 volt 10 amp car cigarette lighter, if that's the case for your car, again, less commonly seen, you will get 196 watts of input. Now, another method is DC adapter charging, okay? It's 90 watts, 25, 28 volts, and 10 amps, and 200 watts max. And finally, we have AC and DC dual charging. Let's say we charge it from the wall outlet and from solar panels at the same time. So in this case, we will get 200 watts max from the wall outlet and 200 max from solar, because this is the maximum solar input, 200 watts. So in this case, we will get 400 watts in total. But what if you're saying, look, I live in a place where it's rarely sunny, I don't think I have to rely on solar panels. Indeed, you don't have to. And again, guys, I still sincerely recommend you guys get solar panels because you can still make use of them, because you do have some sunny days. I really hope that you have some sunny days, if not often. Use solar panel. Use solar panel on those days. And there is one option for you. If you need extra quick charging, you have to get an extra charger. So you will get one more AC adapter, and you will get 200 watts plus 200 watts, 400 watts combined. This is called dual AC charging. You already have one AC charging adapter in the box when you receive your EB55. These are the accessories that are included in the in the box. You don't have to buy them separately. But if you want to get a dual AC charger, you need to have one more dual AC adapter, right? So it's optional. Again, not all of you guys will need dual charging, right? But again, if you do, then absolutely get one more AC adapter from our website, BLUETTIpower.com, and enjoy dual charging with the maximum input of 400 watts, 200 plus 200. Okay guys, I have just logged into our YouTube channel, so let me see your comments. Okay, I see Nikki R, Bobby Rogers, Way from Science, Jeff. Okay, very good to see you guys. I have just logged into the YouTube channel. Bobby Rogers, yes, Static. Okay, guys, very good to see you. We have 22 people right now watching, and we only have 17 seconds before our first giveaway. What is going on? Our first giveaway kicks on in like what? In like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, our first giveaway is the classic and iconic BLUETTI t-shirt. Let's go for it. Here's the BLUETTI t-shirt. Yeah, it's 100% cotton BLUETTI t-shirt, breathable and very, very nice, pleasant to touch. It has Windows Power on here in front and BLUETTI logo here, so it's a nice t-shirt. We have it in different sizes, and I would love to give it away to one of our subscribers on Facebook and on YouTube. Yeah guys, we're going live on Facebook and on YouTube at the same time, so wherever you are, please jump on any of those platforms and enjoy the live stream. Also during the live stream you can get a lot of money saved, right? Up $200 for one unit if we're talking about today's live stream. Okay guys, so 24 people right now. Please share this live stream with your friends, invite your friends, drop us a like. It actually means a lot. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just in case, please make sure that you absolutely subscribe to the channel on Facebook or on YouTube, right? We actually have just hit 10,000 subscribers milestone, and we're already almost at 12,000 guys. And obviously my goal was and still is to get 20,000 subscribers over the course of 3 months. Okay, and we're going to achieve that by producing good quality content and making those live streams actually helpful for you guys. Okay, so we can help you figure out what you need for your business or for your household. Okay, so I'm very motivated, and let's do it together. Right now guys, invite your friends. We have our first giveaway, BLUETTI t-shirt. Let's see who gets our t-shirt. Invite your friends and I will announce the winners. And how to take part in the giveaway? It's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So first of all, we have to be our subscriber or follower. So please subscribe to us on YouTube or on Facebook, and better on both. Number 2, you have to be active in the comments, because BLUETTI official chooses the winner from the comments. You see, oh, this guy, or oh, this guy is active in the comments. I'm gonna choose him or her, right? So please be active in the comments, right? And drop us a like. And type t-shirt right now when the giveaway countdown turned red. It means this giveaway time right now. So right now, please type t-shirt in the comments. T-shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt in the comments, okay? Please type t-shirt in the comments. Okay, let me have a sip of coffee, guys. Subscribe, boom, t-shirt, JR. Nice, 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 guys. Keep typing t-shirt in the comments. BLUETTI official chooses only the most active one. So please type t-shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt. And just in case you missed it, guys, because I said it twice already, we have a BLUETTI Christmas tree giveaway at the end. So stay till the end. I mean, who doesn't want a BLUETTI Christmas tree, right? BLUETTI Christmas tree. I wanted to joke about it, but yeah, BLUETTI Christmas tree is eco-friendly. Okay, so T-shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt. Let's go for it, guys. Let's go for it. I'll give you 20 more seconds and I will announce the winner. The winner apparently is being chosen right now, so you might be the winner. Maybe, you know, when I say you, you're like, oh yeah, he's just saying you, that's not me. Yes, you might be the winner, okay? So please keep typing t-shirt in the comments, okay? The first giveaway is the t-shirt. T-shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt. Yeah, this guy in the background is really intimidating. Anyway, so let's have t-shirt, t-shirt, t-shirt in the comments. Let's go, guys. I am ready. I am almost ready. I'll give you 5 more seconds, okay? Not more than that. 5 more seconds, just enough time for me to have a sip of coffee. Okay, guys, I think it was about 5 seconds, huh? Egyptian cotton t-shirt. How is it Egyptian? But yeah, might be. All right, so let's go, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the first winner from Facebook is Demet Lastrollo. Demet Lastrollo. And the winner from YouTube is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's jumping from YouTube. Jumping from YouTube and Demet Lastrollo from Facebook. Very good job, guys. So please email helena@bluetti.com and provide her your full name, shipping address, phone number, and the screenshot where BLUETTI official says, congratulations to you. Okay, alright. Yeah, that caffeine kicks on. That's for sure. T-shirt, okay. Very nice. Alright, guys. Alright. Back to the program, back to the podcast. Alright, guys. So after we talked about how long it takes, what input we will have from different sources, from car charging, from DC adapter charging, from AC charging, from AC and PV at the same time, and from dual AC. Right now, let's talk about some common loads runtime. Okay, aka like when you use it with your phone, how long will it last? When you use it with your laptop, with your fridge, etc. Let's find out. So for your smartphone, it's usually a 10 watt-hour smartphone, right? You can charge your smartphone for 40-50 times from even 55, okay? And then you will see that it will discharge. Now, LED light bulb of 20 watts is like twice bigger than a normal LED light bulb. You can run it for 20 to 30 hours. Can you believe that? LED light bulb, 20-30 hours, 20 watt LED light bulb. Okay, next a 75 watt TV. All right, 5 to 6 hours. Electric tools, you're doing some repair outdoors, you don't need those long AC cords, okay? Forget about them. They're in the past. This is the future and the present. Take this thing with you and you just forget about those long, like, you know, miles long AC cords. If you need to repair something in your backyard and you plug it in the wall lab at your kitchen, right? Then just, you know, don't want to do that. Take this thing with you. Take E55 with you. Electronic tools of 80 watts will last for 5 to 6 hours. And then you will find out, oops, it's out of charge. I'll just hook it up to solar panels. I'll just hook it up to wall charging, things like that. Fridge. You probably didn't know it can run a fridge. Well, guess what, guys? It can. A fridge of 90 watts, it can last for 4 to 5 hours, okay? So even like small, like, you know, short blackouts, power outages, blackouts, just like, I have EP55, I'll just hook it up to the fridge. No problem whatsoever. And finally, a slow cooker. If you want to cook something outdoors, isn't that great? Just make sure that the load is lower than 700 watts, okay, with a surge of 1400 watts. When you plug it in, the spike will be high first. It can reach no higher than 1400 watts. And then when it drops, in a matter of milliseconds, seconds, it's very quick, make sure it's under 700 watts because this is the limit here for AC load. But if your slow cooker complies with this criteria, with these parameters, it's totally fine. Slow cooker of 200 watts can last for 2 to 3 hours because again the capacity here is 537 watt hours. Okay, right guys, so a couple of more words about the screen just in case you missed it. On the screen, very quick, we have the input here, the output here, frequency, battery life, eco mode, and if we have any alerts we'll see them on the screen. We can also enter the setting mode and we can change the frequency and turn eco mode on and off, but this is like more advanced. You can learn about it in the user manual on the website BLUETTI.com. Price, EV55 costs $499, and right now from 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time during this live stream, when you enter the code LIVEEB55, you are saving $100 because the price for you guys is not $499 anymore, it's $399. Let me show you how to place an order during the live stream if you are on Facebook or if you are on YouTube, guys. All you want to do is to scroll down in the description, copy the code, click the link, paste the code, and you will find out you save $100, and there is a catch. There is absolutely a catch. The discount codes are only valid during the live stream. Okay, so we have only an hour and a half till the discount codes expire. So let's find out how to make a purchase, Helena, during the live stream. Okay, let's go. Here we are on YouTube. Scroll down to the description. Here we are, BLUETTI, EV55. Copy this code, click this link. We already know we're saving $100, so it's not a surprise, okay? Alright, here we are on the website. We can learn some info about it. So what do we have here? Again, I told you guys all of this stuff, right? Choose the color, orange, blue, or gray. I'm gonna go for gray, you know, classic color, matches with everything, you know, nice, stylish color. Put it on my desk in the living room or somewhere. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go with gray. Yeah, no question about that. How many do I need? I'll just start with one, I guess, right? If I like them, I'll get more. Also, I have created my personal account here, so I will get some BLUETTI bucks. All right, I'm gonna buy with more payment options. Let's find out how it works. More payment options. This guy from the live stream says we need a code to get $100 off. Let's see if it actually works or not. So this code, gonna apply it $499 and oh, $399. Wow, it actually really worked, $100 off. And because I'm here in my account, I have some BLUETTI bucks, so I'm gonna use them too. I'm gonna try. It says you have 1,200 BLUETTI bucks, so let's try if it works. I'm gonna go. Oh, I get just $50 off here. Okay, cool. Let's try if it works. Yeah, okay, this one good. Apply, and let's see. $399. Let me also apply this discount code. Okay, I forgot to apply it. So discount code LIVEEB55 and the BLUETTI bucks. And the price for me is only $349 as opposed to $499. But even if you don't have BLUETTI bucks, because you know this is Helena's account actually, and she's like a long time user of BLUETTI, so she has collected some BLUETTI bucks right here, right? But if you haven't collected any yet, you can collect them right now. Do we still have this promotion for $1 spend? We have 3 BLUETTI bucks, right? So for each US dollar spend, you will get 3 BLUETTI bucks, so you can collect them and get huge discounts. $499, $399, already a huge discount, but if you have BLUETTI bucks, you will get even more. $349 for a final price. Let me show you what BLUETTI bucks are. Right here, okay, so let's see. Here we are on the website BLUETTI.com. If you're not from the United States, you can choose your country here. See guys what countries we have: European Union, yeah, Canada, yeah, UK, Australia, Japan. All right, so here we are, guys. Our website is oh yeah, BLUETTI bucks 3 during holiday sale. Okay, $1 US equals 3 BLUETTI bucks. So you know you spent $1 American here and you will get 3 BLUETTI bucks. Okay, so you spend like $400. Spend $400, guys. You will get 3 times the BLUETTI bucks. 3 times the BLUETTI bucks. It's crazy. Okay, back to the studio. Guys. Right now, you know how to purchase during the live stream, don't you? So make sure that you guys use this opportunity to save up to $200 during the live stream. Okay, all right. Let's keep going, guys. Don't forget, drop us a like. It helps a ton. And again, even if you don't have any BLUETTI bucks, EV55 right now is not $499 but $399 $100 off with the code LIFEEB55. Okay, guys. Now, because we just present ourselves as an eco-friendly company, we want to talk about solar panels, of course. Okay, and our smallest solar panel is PV120 with 120 watts of input. Before we just jump into PV120, I just wanted to talk on behalf of all solar panels, like for all the solar panels, no matter if it's from our company or not from our company. Solar panels are absolutely fantastic. They are both eco-friendly, contributing to saving the environment, to helping the planet exist longer. As cliche as it sounds, it actually is very important. And number two, it saves you bills that you spend for electricity. You pay for electricity. And number three, during power outages and blackouts, it might be the only way to recharge your power stations and solar generators. And also, this is the case when you're outdoors camping, right? If you need to stay there longer, if you want to stay there longer, solar panels, you have them. Don't worry about recharging your portable power stations and solar generators, so no problem at all. All right, so PV120, guys, is a 120 watt solar panel. Okay, so we don't have it in the studio. We actually don't have that many in the stock already, but if you want to get that panel, make sure that you're quick. This is our smallest solar panel by now, 120 watts of input maximum. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on PV120. I'm just going to tell you how much time it takes to recharge different power stations of ours from PV120. So if we're talking about recharging PV55 itself, okay. Now, if you get just to one PV120 solar panel, it will take you 5 hours to recharge EB55, okay? EB55's capacity is 537 watt hours. So with one PV120 solar panel, it will take you 5 hours to recharge your EB55, okay? Now for AC300P, and the capacity of AC300P is 2 kilowatt hours. With two PV120 solar panels, it will take you 8.5 hours to recharge it. For AC300 Max, the capacity is actually a little bit bigger, is 2048 watt hours. With four PV120 solar panels, it will take you 4.5 hours to fully recharge AC300 Max. And for AC300 and B300, B300's capacity is 3072 watt hours. With 8 solar panels, you will need 3.5 hours to recharge 3072 watt hour battery. And for EP500 or EP500 Pro, the capacity is 5.1 kilowatt hours. With 6 PV120 solar panels, you will need 7.5 hours to completely recharge EP500 from 0 to 80%, to be exact, not completely. Okay, our solar panel is made of ETFE coating. What is ETFE coating? It's ethylene tetrafluoroethylene, okay? It's extremely durable and resistant to environment elements, making it far superior to PET or laminate solar panel construction. High water, UV, and chemical resistance over a broad temperature range. This is what ETFE provides. PV120 also is equipped with IP65 junction box. And what is an IP65 junction box, you might ask? An IP65 junction box enclosure offers protection suitable for both indoor and outdoor applications. And, so it protects it from any outer hazards potential, like water, mist, some dust, and splashes and other things, right? So we have IP65 junction box built in PV120, PV200, PV350, all of our solar panels, and the newer PV400 that is not on the market yet. Okay, now guys, straight to the point. What you guys do if you guys want to get EB55? What you guys sincerely think about getting it together with the solar panel? Might be PV120, might be PV200. You guys can choose. So if you want to get EB55 and PV120, right now we have a special price for it, a special discount, and again, it will take 5 hours to recharge EB55 from 0 to 80% of the capacity with one PV120 solar panel. good news is that you don't have to wait for 5 hours for it to recharge, because you can use it and charge it at the same time, no problem whatsoever. So I really want you guys to get a solar panel together with EB55. If you want to go for the smallest and the less expensive solar panel of ours, EB55 and PV120 solar panel, then together it will cost you $798, okay? But right now, during the live stream from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we only have less than 2 hours right now. The live stream price, guys, is $648, okay? The code is live 55 PV120. You can save $150, and let me show you guys how to place an order during the live stream, whether you are on Facebook or on YouTube, okay? Let's take a look at how we place the order. So I'm here on YouTube, guys, and I want to get EB55 and PV120. I acknowledge that I have discount for PV120 alone, $50, right? But I want to get it together with EB55, so I'm just gonna go for this bundle. All right, let's see if it's actually working or not. Here's EB55. All right, I can get EB55 alone, or I can get EB55 and the solar panel together. So of course I prefer getting EB55 and the solar panels together because it's just a better option. So here we have EB55 gray. It can be also orange, okay? And do we have blue right now? Apparently not. Okay, and here is PV200 solar panel. Okay, so PV200. But oh my God, do we have PV120 or not? Is it sold out already? Oh my, yeah, I told you guys it's low in stock. It's always been. So let's check PV200, EB50. All right. Okay, so apparently, guys, we're checking right now. I'm back to the studio for now. But yeah, I told you guys, and I actually have been told myself that PV120 is low in stock. That's why we don't even have it in the studio. So if you wanted to get it, I hope you guys can still get it. But right now we have more PV200 solar panels. So speaking about PV200, how is it different from PV120? Actually, not that much different, just a higher input. And who doesn't want a higher input, right? Who doesn't want a higher input? The peak power of PV200 is, as the name implies, 200 watts as opposed to 120 watts for PV120, okay? Solar cell illumination, the same EDFE. Cell efficiency is up to 23.4%. Voltage max power, VMP, is 20.5 volts. Current max power is 9.7 amps. Open circuit voltage is 26.1 volts. Short circuit current, or ISC, is 10.3 amps. Operating temperature, right? If you're worrying about using it when it's too cold or too hot, I'll tell you guys this. You can use it safely under temperature from 14 to 149 degrees. And it works best, meaning you get the maximum amount of input when the temperature is at around 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The folding number, we have like four panels there. Together they combine in one and they are forming PV200. Let's see if I have it here. PV200, okay. All right, dimensions folded is 23.2 inches by 89.2 inches. It's unfolded, 23.2 inches by 89.2 inches, and folded is 23.2 inches by 24.8 inches. It weighs then 16.1 pounds, and we have a warranty for 24 months. Okay, guys, let me show you the panel. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. It is right here. I found it, guys. I found it. So here we have it, guys. It's PV200. Let's take a look at the design itself. I adore design a lot, and I'll tell you why. First of all, I like to think that all the cables and cords are very well organized right here. So when you open it, It's all here, you will never lose it. Number two, I like how long the cables actually are. So if you ever need to connect it to the power station that is quite far from the solar panel itself, don't worry about it. The cords, the cable's length completely allows it. Number two, guys, why is it important? This is because if you want to use dual charging from the wall outlet and from the cords at the same time, you can plug it in the wall outlet in your kitchen, right? And you can put this solar panels outdoors and enjoy solar input and AC input at the same time. So all the cables and those MC4 connectors are very well organized here. What's more, we have all the technical specs right here. So if you ever need to check what is the open circuit voltage, what is the amperage, restriction and limits here, you will find it all here. You'll also find our credentials here, and all the information is here. So when you charge your portable power stations or solar generators with the solar panel, you can just put it back. Now here we have the kickstands. Alright, so the kickstands will allow us to lay it like this, and also we can control the angle anywhere from here all the way down to here. We have the kickstands on each panel right here. Here's how we open it. Okay, so the kickstands are this way. Let me open it, guys, and to show it to you. Alright, so here's what the panel looks like. Alright, so this is how big it is. 200 watts maximum of solar input. Of course, this is under ideal conditions, so you want to make sure that the solar intensity is as good as you can possibly get, that the angle that you have chosen is ideal to maximize the input, and also the ambient temperature is close to 77 degrees. This is when you will get maximum input. There are other factors too, but even on not a very sunny day, you will still get good input because this is 23.4% cell efficiency solar panel. Okay, guys, so this is PV200, and let's see what do we have for PV200. For PV200, the price is right now, we have discount $70. If you enter the code LIFEPV200, you will get $70 off. Okay, LIFEPV200, $70 off. So if you purchase PV200 right now, remember to enter this code LIFEPV200. Okay. All right. So right now, guys, let's move on to EB3A right here. EB3A is really like the smallest power station of ours. Right now, it is clear it's the smallest power station from BLUETTI. So let's see what can it offer. So EB3A right here. First of all, guys, I want to highlight that it only weighs in at 10.14 pounds. So it's super lightweight. It's super user-friendly in a way that you can carry it around easily without getting fatigued. So even though it's so small, the battery capacity is 268 watt-hours. Of course, not a huge battery capacity, but it's still very good for such a small power station, isn't it? Number two, the AC load actually is 600 watts with a surge of 1200 watts. And we even have a power lifting mode here that it will make EB3A work, and it will actually can load up to 1200 watts of AC load, but it will not be shown on the screen. So you want to make sure for that the device that you're going to load is less than 1200 watts. Okay, number two, guys, the battery capacity here is 268 watt-hours, and it's again lithium iron phosphate. Okay, so guys, right now BLUETTI only uses lithium iron phosphate batteries. Before, for AC50S, we would use lithium ion, but we don't produce AC50S anymore. So if you have AC50S, there's lithium ion. It's the only lithium ion battery that we have, and we don't have it anymore. And we were very open about that. It's lithium ion. We never said it was lithium iron, but right now, to avoid any confusion, guys, all of our batteries are lithium iron phosphate. So this one too, with 2,500 plus life cycles before the battery capacity drops to 80%. It's so small and the battery capacity can be too big, so we really need to find some ways to recharge it, right? Good thing is that there are 6 ways to recharge it, 6 ways. Probably can name them already. Let's do it together. Number 1 is from the wall outlet, right? Number 2 is from a solar panel. Car charging, from a generator. I was actually doubting that, but yes, we can charge from a generator. From AC and solar at the same time, and from AC plus adapter. Okay, right now let's take a look at the outputs. What outputs do we have? So, number 1, we have a wireless charging pad on the top, 15 watts wireless charging pad, again, for your phones. For your phones, place it here on the top, turn DC on, and enjoy wireless charging. Right now my phone is charging, it's at 47% right now. Okay, now what else do we have here? So we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket, of course. It's a must have. 12 volt and 10 amp port 1, 2 right here. It's a DC 551, 2 USB-A ports, 5 volt, 3 amps, 15 watts, excuse me. USB-C port, 100 watts, quick charge USB-C. Okay, and we also have 2 AC outlets, 120 volts AC, 600 watts with a surge of 1400 watts, of 1200 watts, and can even work under powerlifting mode. It can load up to 1200 watts of AC load. Okay. Alright, what else do we have here? We have a light. We have this nice light, very bright, medium, high, and SOS. Alright, here we have the input. This is the input, 120 volts AC, 9 amps max. Yeah guys, you heard me right, this is the AC input and we do not need an adapter whatsoever. We just need an AC charging cord. It is included in the box. Is included in EB3A, don't need an adapter. This is the circuit protection, 125 volts AC, 10 amps, and this is the input MPPT, 1228 volts DC and 8 amps right here. Again, no need to get an adapter. It's already built in, so we just need a charging cord that is in the box. Let's take a look at the screen. What do we have on the screen? On the screen, we have input here, how many watts are coming in, output, how many watts are coming out, frequency, 60 Hertz, it can be changed. If you want, you can change it. Okay, here's the battery, 77% right now, and it even shows us the estimate time, like 20 hours. So if the load does not change, it will stay on for 20 hours. Right now, I started charging my phone through a wireless charging pad here on the top. So let's see if we have any outputs. Right now it's 4 watts, it's going to be climbing up. As you guys can see, AC and DC is on right now, 5 watts. So if I turn AC on, long press to turn on, turn off. Okay, AC is off right now. And if I turn on, long press is on, and the time here will change. So you guys remember when we did not load anything, it was 20 hours. Right now it's 18.2 hours. This is the output. Here we have, we will have any alerts here. We'll see them here, like low battery, overload, overheat, temperature low, etc. We'll see it here on the screen. We don't have any alerts by far. Let's turn off. This is the screen of EB3A. Okay. Again guys, what is in the box of EB3A? When you receive EB3A, you already have a solar charging cable that will allow you to connect it to solar panels directly, because at least BLUETTI solar panels, they already have those MC4 connectors, right? And this is the solar. This is the input. Okay, so we have that solar charging cable. This one part goes here, the other part goes directly to your solar panel. We also have an AC charging cable. One side you plug it in here directly, you don't need an adapter. The other side you plug it in the wall outlet. We also have a user manual in the box. There are a couple of optional accessories that you can get if you want at BLUETTIpower.com. Such as, for example, a car charging cable. The length of it is 59 inches. It's 16 amp MC4 to DC. Sorry, it's the solar charging cable. For a car charging cable, it's 28 inches, 16 amps, right? Cigarette lighter port to DC 7909. Car charging cable. So one side you plug it in here. The other side you plug it in your car cigarette lighter directly. Okay. We also have a solar charging cable, 59 inches long, 16 amps, MC4 to DC 7909. We also have a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, 59 inches, 16 amps. USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. If you need it, you can also get it from us. Okay, guys, so the battery capacity of EB3A, to be exact, is actually 268.8 watt hours. Okay, so this is the battery capacity. Again, not a super like natural capacity, not a too high, but 268 watt hours, pretty good. 12 amp hours. Cell type of the battery is lithium iron phosphate. It's 10 inches by 7 inches by 7 inches. Okay, it weighs in only 10.14 pounds. It can work perfectly under a temperature from -4 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit when you're discharging it, and when you're charging it, anywhere from 32 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit is fine. The working humidity is from 10 to 90 degrees. Okay, so as we take a look at the port, you probably noticed this DC5521 port, and you're asking what is it for? Funny thing is, actually I didn't know what those ports are for, but apparently they are for DC television, for chargeable standing fans, from DC TV, Go TV, decoders, DC blenders, and other household direct current appliances. So you might want to find those useful too. All right, we have two of them here, 12 volts and 10 amps, just in case. All right. We also have the BMS, or battery management system, built in. It protects your EB3A from overload, low voltage, over temperature, low temperature, short circuit, and over current. And one important feature of EB3A that often gets overlooked, EB3A is a UPS device. Yes, guys, EB3A has 24/7 offline UPS. Once AC inverter is on, UPS is there by default. UPS stands for uninterruptible power supply. Let's say you're working on your PC personal computer and your personal computer is plugged to the wall in the wall outlet. The grid power goes off, your computer turns off, right? Well, not if you plug it in EB3A, but you might say, hey, but if you plug it in EB3A, the EB3A battery is only going to stay on for that long, right? Yeah, right. So you can plug it in EB3A, and you plug EB3A in the wall outlet. So when the grid power is there, this battery is not wasted. But when the grid power goes off, your computer will switch to this battery and will stay on UPS mode. EB3A is a UPS device. Okay, how long you can run or charge different devices, different gadgets, and other things from your EB3A? Let's find out. Drone, 60 watt drone, 4.5 times you can charge from EB3A. 20 watt fan, you can run it for 11 hours. A 100 watt laptop, you can charge it for 3.5 times. iPhone 12, you can charge it 25 times. A mini fridge of 60 watts, you can run it for 3.6 hours. A camera of 5 watts, you can charge it 50 times. A light of 5 watts, you can run it for 30 hours. A CPAP machine of 25 watts, you can run it for 9 hours. This was discharging EB3A with all discharge EB3A, but how do we recharge it? There are several methods. Number one is an AC outlet. So we all have wall outlets at home, right? You can just plug it in directly there, no problem whatsoever. So what's more, EB3A supports different charging modes. For example, it supports a turbo mode, ultra fast, silent mode, slow mode. It will slow down to 100 watts of input maximum, and also standard charging mode, just default charging mode. You can all control it, guys, through the BLUETTI app. So we have a BLUETTI app. I'll show it to you guys. Number two charging method is a PV charging. Connect solar panels in series or parallel to EB3A via solar charging cable and enjoy solar charging. So before you plug in the batteries, before you hook up the batteries to EB3A through MC4 connectors and solar charging cable, so we have this MC4 connectors on our solar panels. We don't know about our other solar panels, but for BLUETTI solar panels, we have those with those cables built into the solar panels. You guys saw that. And for our EB3A, you can get a solar charging cable to connect MC4 connector and basically hook it up to a solar panel. But before you do that, make sure that the open circuit voltage of the solar panel is anywhere from 12 volts to 28 volts. 12 to 28, this is the limitations of open circuit voltage. If you take a look here, we have it here, 12 to 28 volts and 8 amps. Okay. 8.5 amps, this is the input current limitations, and input power is 200 watts. Okay, solar charging, awesome. What if you're on the go driving to your office or to meet up with your friends? You can use this to also recharge EB3A. Exactly, guys, you can recharge from a 24 or 12 volt 10 amp car power socket when you're on the go. And finally, during power outages, if you absolutely need to recharge through a generator, sure, you can do that. You can recharge through a generator, okay? But connect EB3A with the generator via the AC charging cable that you already have in the box. We just have one thing you have to keep in mind. Please select the generator with compliant and stable voltage. This is it. Okay. Now, some other runtime of devices that I had named before. What if you want to use power tools with EB3A? Sure. An 80 watt power tool would last for 2.5 to 3 hours from EB3A. Okay, now guys, it's time to show you guys the app, because BLUETTI EB3A supports app control. So first of all, guys, okay, amazing. So right now we have a giveaway. Our second giveaway is BLUETTI cap. This one here. This is the BLUETTI cap, and we'll give it away, guys. So please type cap in the comments. CAP cap. Please type cap in the comments on Facebook or on YouTube. Cap, cap, cap. If you want to take part in our giveaway, cap, CAP. All right. Yes, and after this giveaway, we'll talk about the powerlifting mode. We'll talk about the app of EB3A for EB3A. Okay, guys. So if you guys want to get this cap, please type cap in the comments, CAP, and we are choosing the most active one in the comments for the as a winner of our giveaway. Cap, cap, cap. Let's go for it. All right, cap, cap, cap. Very good job. Very good job, everybody. CAP, cap. Make sure that you also follow us. Okay, it's absolutely a must to follow us. Right? Let's get 20,000 subscribers together. All right, behind me is the factory tour, as you guys can see. Cap. I'll give up the cap for the EB3A. It's a good offer. So if you already have the cap and somebody is willing to exchange it for EB3A, I think you can negotiate. Cap. Let's go for it. CAP. Cap. Okay. I am curious who is going to be the winner. CAP cap. Let's go for it, guys. Cap. All right. So I already have the winner, and I'll announce him in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so the YouTube winner is Joe Monsanto. Congratulations, Joe. And the winner from Facebook is, all right, I'm ready to answer the winner's Facebook in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's James Mackham. Congratulations, James Mackham from Facebook, and Joe Monsanto from YouTube. Guys, make sure you email Helena at BLUETTI.com. It's HELENA at BLUETTI.com. Send her your shipping address, full name, phone number, and take the screenshot where BLUETTI official says, congratulations, James Mackham, congratulations, Joe Monsanto. Guys, congrats from me. You are our second round giveaway winners. So congratulations on that. All right, congratulations, Joe. Congratulations, James. All right, guys, and our next giveaway is going to be soon. And today we're giving away the what? The BLUETTI Christmas tree. But it's going to be the end of the live stream, and we actually don't have that much time left, to be honest. So just stay with me, guys. It's going to be fun. If you haven't followed or subscribed yet, make sure that you are absolutely doing that right now. I'll give it 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. And I want to show you the app, everybody. So let's take a look at the app. The app is absolutely cool. The first thing you want to do is to enable Bluetooth, okay? So I'm going to show it to you from the very beginning. Let's see, you have your Bluetooth. Turn off, you didn't open your Bluetooth. That was your first one. I'll just show it to you right now. Yeah, that's sorry. All right, so here we are. Here's my phone, and first of all, enable Bluetooth. Okay, once it's on, make sure it's on. For me, it's active right now. So here's the BLUETTI app. Search BLUETTI. Click here. This is the app. I'm already logged in, but you will find out like it's initializing. Very beautiful. So now what I want to connect EB3A. Apparently, I want to turn EB3A on first. It's on. EB3A. Okay, why does it not connect? Because this is not the EB3A that I want to connect to. Let's try one more time. Not this one. Hold on a second, guys. I'll bring the other one. This is the EB3A I have connected to before. The down EB3A was bounded by someone else. So EB3A, I have turned on. Exactly. Okay, cool. Now it has to connect to 100%. Sure. I mean, easy. Because this is the right EB3A and I turn on. Alright, so what can we see from the app? From the app we can see the battery life right now is at 30%. Number 2, we can see DC and AC load, alright, and PV and grid input. We can turn DC on and off. Right now it's off, right now it's on, and AC on and off. Okay, alright, cool. I mean, this is amazing that we can control from the app. It's pretty cool. DC and AC can turn on and off from the app. Cool. We can even power off the whole device from the app. Pretty cool. So I'm probably thinking this is it. This is not it, because we can go to settings, and this is where it all starts. We can change the name of the device. We can share a device. We can set a charging mode here, standard mode, default charging mode, silent mode. As it says right here, silent charging, slow down the fan speed and effectively reduce noise. even though it's already so required, but with the silent charging mode, the input is going to be limited to 100 watts. So like this is half of what you could get from a wall outlet or from a generator. So, but if you want to eliminate any noise, even like the smallest noise, go to silent mode. Useful if you like sleeping next to it, maybe when you're camping. Okay. Next we have the turbo mode. So turbo mode is a fast charging, maximum of 350 watts. Note, for the best battery lifespan, please turn on this mode only when urgent power is needed. Okay, so you want to make sure that you know and you realize that. And this is it with standard mode. Standard mode is a standard mode. Okay, next we have eco mode. Eco mode will shut the inverter down after 4 hours of no load or a very low load. And also I said 4 hours, but you can actually control it. You can choose the time anywhere from 1 hour, 2, 3, or 4 hours. Okay, next we have LED light, and we can control LED light with the app. We can set in SOS mode. Right now it's SOS, high brightness, medium brightness, and also turn off, of course. So all through the app. Next we have a powerlifting mode. Suitable for powering hitting devices, powerlifting loads 1200 watts max. The rated output remains 600 watts. Do not run fridges, air conditioners, and other hitting devices with inductor or motor. Okay. And right now you have a powerlifting mode enabled. And a firmware upgrade. So here where you can upgrade the ARM and DSP. And you can also unbind the device. Alright guys, so that was the app of EB3A. If you enjoy the app, make sure you download it and you start using it, because the app is pretty cool. Okay, cool guys. So that was EB3A. Let's check the prices for EB3A. Let me see what do we have for you. So let me show you also how to place an order. So here I am on YouTube live stream, and all I want to do is to go to the description here and purchase EB3A right now, because the price is the lowest, is only $219. In fact, only $219. If I want to get EB3A and PV120, let me see if that works or not, because I'm actually doubting if we have any PV120s in the stock right now. PV120s might be low in stock.
You clicked the link, right? Oh,
yeah, I did.
The link for EB55 and PV120 is wrong, but the thing is, you can search on our website to make the purchase.
Okay.
Oh no, we actually correct the link. We correct the link.
Alright, amazing. Okay guys, so you can choose EB3A, EB3A and PV120, or EB3A and PV200. More payment options. And a discount code. If you have any BLUETTI bucks, use them too. So $499, $469, we're saving $31 right now. And that's it. Okay, back to the studio. If you want to go for EB3A and PV200, also guys, you know what to do. Just copy the code and get it right now. So, for example, for EB3A, I'm not sure if we have this bundle or not. Let me double check. So EB3A and PV120, yes, EB3A and PV200, even a better offer, because you can save $51. Okay, enter the code LIFE EB3A200 and save $51. All right, that's good. That's good to know. Okay, guys. So for EB3A and PV200, $699 becomes $648 with the code LIFE EB3A200. All right, so I think we have explored EB3A already, and it's time to talk about AC300. It's time to move on our modular solar generator. Let me just turn it off first to save the battery, and I'm just gonna put them here. Okay, and time to talk about AC300. right here. So AC300, guys, is a modular solar generator. It does not have a battery in it. Why does it not have a battery? A couple of reasons. Number one, with the battery, that would be heavy. The battery is already super heavy because it's lithium iron phosphate with 3,072 watt-hours of capacity, also for a long time, 3,500 plus life cycles, and then does not die, just drop to 80% of the original capacity. So imagine the battery here, that would be super heavy. You don't want that, okay? Right. Reason number two, what is the first thing to break in any electronics, apart from the screen and all this stuff? The battery. So when the battery breaks after like 10, 15 years, I don't know, it depends on how you use it, you don't have to buy the new unit, you just want to buy a new battery. That is it. Number three, we do not force you to purchase the amount of battery that we wanted to purchase. It all depends on you. You can get one battery like this, one external battery, it will work perfectly, no problem whatsoever. The capacity will have 3,072 watt-hours. Clear. But what if you need more? You can get 2 batteries, 3 batteries, even 4 batteries maximum, okay? So all depends on you. The batteries they have their price, and you can get as many of them as you want, anywhere from 1 to 2, 3, or 4 batteries. Okay, so this is the reason why we put battery outside as an external battery. And one more reason that Gabriel used to mention a lot is that when you carry it around, you just can carry this one around and you can place the battery at a specific place, like maybe at home or in your van. And when you need to connect to the batteries in your van, you just move this one. This unit is relatively lightweight. It's 47.62 pounds. Dimensions are 20.5 inches by 12.5 inches by 14.5 inches. The charging temperature, so when you're charging your AC300 and B300, make sure the temperature is anywhere from 32 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, minimum and maximum. Discharge temperature when you're actually using it or when you're storing it, the temperature should be not lower than -4 and not higher than 104. The work environment humidity is from 10 to 90%. What is in the box of AC300? So even though AC300 needs at least one B300 battery to work, you can buy AC300 separately. Why? Because we already assuming that you have the batteries at home, maybe earlier from AC300 Max, from AC300 P, you probably already have them at home. It only works with B300 batteries. It does not work with B230. It does not work with B300S. Only with B300s. Okay? Cool. What is in the box of AC300? What do we have in the box? Number one, we have the power station itself. We also have the AC charging cable, 15 amp charging, the AC300 with B300. We also have a multifunctional DC charging cable, okay? Solar, car, lead-acid battery charging. We also have a car charging cable, car charging AC300 and B300 with cable. We have a user manual, we have a warranty card, and we have a certificate of quality pass called QC. Okay, there are a number of optional accessories you can get for AC300 and B300. What are those accessories? The accessories can be found on BLUETTIpower.com, and they include a 30 amp charging cable, full speed charging from L14, 30 receptate, lead-acid battery charging cable, charging AC300 and B300 via lead-acid battery. We also have PV drop-down module. It's called D300S. You can connect to rigid panels or to your roof panels with PV drop-down module. 12 volt and 30 amp AC60 to aviation plug for 30 amp DC output, AC60 to USB-C, okay? Charge electronics with USB-C port, USB-C to USB-C. AC charging cable for split phase, charging AC300 to connect in split phase mode with wall outlet, and a sub panel to integrate the power station to your home circuit as a backup uninterruptible power supply. We even have a sub panel. Alright, now how do we recharge our AC300 and B300? Again guys, remember AC300 has no battery, has no battery. This is its battery. We do need this cable to connect A300 and B300, so let me connect it first, okay? Here we have the battery 1, and battery 1 here is 51.2 volts DC here and here, so it works both ways, it's equal both ways. So let me show you guys how we connect that, all right? Step-to-step instruction. Number 1, we have to make sure it's unlocked here. So you see, here we have two options. It's either locked like this, right now it's locked, or I guess, can we have like a better angle on the camera?
Oh my God, sorry.
All right, so right now it's locked, it's pushed forward. What you want to do is to make sure it is unlocked first, because we have to plug it in, it has to be unlocked first. Very common mistake, you guys pushing it forward and don't know what is going on, so we want to make sure it's unlocked, like right now, okay? Works both ways, those are absolutely same, like this is the same pattern here, totally fine. This is the length of the cable, by the way, as long as it gets, not very long, right? It doesn't have to be long though. So, unlocked, plug it in here, the battery 1, push forward, and plug this one here too. You will hear a click, or probably you won't, it's okay. Now, push forward, it locks, and we have lock and unlock here, so we'll figure that out. Once locked, what you want to do when you want to turn it on, if you actually want to turn it on, because it can be used already, locked, plugged in, no problem whatsoever. What you want to do is to long press the turn on button here or here, does not matter. Okay, so let's press the button here. You will see the battery kicks on first. We have a green screen, so you will not see the green light here, but it's actually green. And this one kicks on too, and the screen, as you guys can see, is on right now. All right, so this is how we connect AC300 and B300. Without this one, it would not work. Absolutely no way. It has no battery. How many batteries can we connect to AC300? We only can connect B300 batteries. How many though? 1, 2, 3, or 4. It depends on you. You choose. So how do we recharge AC300 and B300? First of all, we connect them together like this, okay? We can recharge from a wall outlet, no problem, from a wall outlet. Just do not charge this version, this is the USA version. It's 100 to 120 volts through 220, 240 volt circuit. As long as you don't do that, you're good to go, you're safe. Okay, so from a wall outlet, connect the AC300 and B300 together, and then from CP1 port we have the ports right here. So from CP1 port, via the CPI AC charging cable to the wall outlet, 1,800 watts and 120 volts AC max. The charging process will automatically stop when it reaches 100% of capacity. Additionally, you can choose to access the BLUETTI sub-panel for the L1430 receptacle. The maximum charging power allowed will be up to 3,000 watts receptacle. This will work. So we can recharge via BLUETTI sub-panel. Charging method number 2 is from a generator, from a gasoline, propane, or diesel generator. Power outages, okay, there is nothing bad about keeping your household, keeping your family warm for longer. If you have gasoline, propane, or diesel generator, you probably were wondering, can you actually use them to recharge our modular solar generators, AC300 and B300? And the answer is yes, you can. You can recharge AC300 and B300 from a gasoline, from a propane, or from a diesel generator. Connect AC300 and B300 together, just as you see right now, and choose the solar generator, choose the any generator that you want to recharge with. Just make sure that the voltage limit is from 102 to 132 volts, okay? And the frequency limit is 57 hertz to 63 hertz, 60 hertz. And also, generator with a pure sine wave output is recommended, such as inverted base generators. What cable do we need to recharge from a generator? The same AC charging cable. You plug it in here. AC input, we have an AC input here. 120 volts, AC 30 amps, and into the generator. Okay, charging method number 3, the most eco-friendly and the most recommended one, and the one we advocate for is what? Is solar charging method from solar panels via 4-pin aviation MC4 cable. For regular solar panels, the AC300 and B300 supports 2 PV inputs. Each individual input supports up to 12 amps. And the charging voltage should be between 12 to 150 volts, from 12 to 150 volts. The AC300 and B300 can achieve a combined max of 2400 watts of total solar input, but you do need at least 2 B300 batteries. One B300 will not achieve that high input. Okay, number 4 charging method. We were talking about like solar panels, you know, portable solar panels that we have. For example, this one is PV200. So panels like this, you can recharge fairly from panels like this, right? But what if you have those like roof panels, rigid panels? Can you recharge from them? And the answer is positive. You actually can recharge from your roof or rigid panels, no problem whatsoever. Connect your rigid panels with the MC4 to aviation cable to your AC300 and B300, and the optional PV step-down module is required if the voltage exceeds the allowed allowed range here. So it's from 12 to 150 volts DC and 12 amps. This PV module does not work with solar panels that have built-in microinverters and open circuit voltage over 550 volts. Okay, one more charging method is car charging. When you're on the go, okay, and your engine is running, plug your AC300 and B300, connect them together, and through a DC input, we have this DC1 or this two input source here. Plug it in your car cigarette lighter in your car, and have no energy wasted when you're on the go. So the product can be charged with 8.2 amps maximum current. Okay, one more charging method. Yes, that is it. This is not it. We have one more charging method, and this is from a lead-acid battery. So you just connect to the positive and negative poles of the battery through the provided solar charging cable. Pay attention to distinguish the positive and negative poles of the battery. The red clamp indicates the positive pole, and the black one indicates the negative pole. Tap settings, and you guys can see we have a screen here. I'll show you guys how to operate it. Tap settings, a homepage to set DC1 to input source to others as opposed to PV to charge from lead acid battery. I don't know guys how many of you have lead acid batteries home, but what I know is that if you do, you guys have one more charging method for your AC300 and B300 lead acid battery. Okay, and this is not it. We have one more way, it's dual charging. You can actually combine AC and DC charging. You can do that at the same time, okay? So you can both occupy CP1 and CP2 at the same time, right? And charge from DC and AC at the same time. Combine different charging methods, okay? So you can do solar charging and AC charging, so car charging and AC charging, or lead acid battery and wall charging at the same time. What is the price of AC300? Before I tell you the price, I want you guys to really show it to you, because you didn't see it yet. I didn't show it to you guys yet. So let's take a look what we have right here. First of all, with the outputs. What do we have in terms of the outputs? Let's take a look here. So the outputs, we have a 12 volt and 30 amp RV plug right here, number 1, okay? It's must have, and we have it here. 24 volt and 10 amp car cigarette lighter, not a 12 volt, okay? 24 volt, 10 amp, faster charging, more stable connection. But if you do need 12 volt and 10 amp car cigarette lighter port, then we do have it here, and we have it on B300 battery right here. So if you need it, we'll have it right here. Okay, so USB-C port, 100 watts right here. USB-A port, 18 watts quick charge, 2 of them right here. One more USB-A port, standard one. Okay, so all the DC outputs are here. Now here's the 20 amp max AC output. this is basically like a wall outlet, because your wall outlet is probably from 15 to 20 amps, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 20 amp max outputs and one 30 amp max NEMA TT30 recreation vehicle use only, 100 to 120 volts and 3000 watts, guys, 3 kilowatts and pure sine wave. And we also have 2 wireless charging pads on the top rated at 15 watts each. Okay, so wireless charging pads on the top, yes, we have them. 3000 watts, 3 kilowatts. Let's take a look at the outputs right here. Okay, so we do have some outputs on B300. Okay, so what outputs do we have on B300? Not many, I'm going to tell you that, not many, but we have a 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter. And why is it important? Because we already have one 24 volt 10 amp cigarette lighter for faster and more stable charging. But if you have some sensitive devices that only support 12 volt and 10 amp, we have one here. USB-C quick charge 100 watts and USB-A quick charge 18 watts. We have a button here to turn on and off, and the button here to turn the whole battery off. Okay, this is it in terms of outputs. And again, we have 2 wireless charging pads here on the top of AC300. This is the reason why I place B300 first and then I put AC300 on the top of it, because I don't want to miss on those wireless charging pads here on the top. Okay, so you want to make sure that I use them. So if you have a phone, you probably do have a phone, your friends coming over, you want to place your phone here and their friend and your friend's phone here. This is my friend's phone apparently. And my phone, so I'm gonna turn AC/DC on first, because this is because it's direct current, right? Direct current, we want to turn it on first, and your and my phone are both charging 46%. Yeah, it's okay, you can trust me on that, you know, this is the highest trust you can get. Trust me, bro. So it's charging right now. Okay, so DC is on, and to previous charging, I can show you we have 16 watts right now from DC, 18 watts, and it's climbing up, so you guys can see 20 watts. How could we be drawing that wattage if it was not charging? Okay, so it's charging right now. All right, yeah, two phones. And speaking about the price of AC300, and again, as we say on the website, you do need at least one B300 battery to work. The website price is $1,899, but right now the live stream price is $1,699. You guys are saving $200, which is 10% off. Huge discount with the discount code LIVEAC300. Okay, so make sure you guys enter this code LIVEAC300 and save $200. This offer is only for those of you guys who already have B300 battery or batteries home. If you don't have any yet, you absolutely need to get the battery and AC300. So the best bundle for you, if you're looking to save some money too, is going to be one B300 and one AC300. Okay, so you guys want to prefer that bundle. All right, speaking about B300, B300 is the expansion battery of AC300, but it can also work with other power station of ours, such as AC300P, AC300 Max, AC500, no problem. The weight is 79.6 pounds, so it's on a heavy side. Even though it can be carried around, and we do carry around, trust us on that, but you don't want to do that a lot because it's just heavy, isn't it? Dimensions, it's 20.5 inches by 15.2 by 12.5 inches by 10.5 inches. So the length and the width is the same of AC300. It's easy to put one into another. When you charge your B300, and by the way guys, yes, you can charge it alone apart from AC300, yes. Make sure the temperature is from 32 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, not lower than that and not higher than that. Discharge temperature or storage temperature is from -4 to 140 degrees. The working environment humidity is 10 to 90%. Okay, so let's say we unplug, we turn it off, long press, turn off. We turn it off and we unplug our AC300 from B300. The question question is, can we use B300 without AC300? What do you think? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Yes, the answer is, of course, yes, we can use it without AC300. Primarily because we already have 3 outputs over here. 1, 2, 3. So we can be charging our phone, our laptop from this USB-C port. We have some ways to recharge the fridge from this 12-volt and 10 amp output. And we have a quick USB-A charging, 18 watts. So we can be running a lot of devices. Button turned on and off, and here's the main button, okay? So speaking about our inputs, what do we have here? Let's take a look. We have a DC input, 12 to 60 volts DC and 10 amps, okay? All right. We have a DC, this is also a solar input, guys. Adapter, AC adapter, 58.8 volts DC and 8 amps. Wall outlet adapter, this is where you plug it in. And here is the battery connectors to connect this battery to AC300, or you could also connect it to AC200 Max, to AC200P, or to AC500. We have 2 of them, 51.2 volts DC. Okay. Now we have nice fans here. On the back side we don't have anything, just nice solid cover. 3072 watt hours, guys. And let me tell you guys how we can recharge B300. So we can recharge from solar panels, solar charging, okay? Choose a solar panel with a working voltage from 12 to 60 volts, and 10 amps max, not higher than 10 amps. The maximum solar input is 200 watts, okay? Cool. And I'll tell you guys more about charging methods after this round of a giveaway. Christmas tree?
Yes.
Christmas tree. Christmas tree, both on Facebook and on YouTube. All on YouTube.
Yes.
Only on YouTube, guys. This round is only on YouTube. So guys from Facebook, please jump on YouTube. You guys can see that the countdown turned red right there, right? So right now we start typing BLUETTI, 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 BLUETTI tree. Yes, Christmas tree, Christmas tree.
Everybody, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas, right? So Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas. Please type BLUETTI tree or BLUETTI in the comments. Which one? Because I see people typing tree in the comments. All right. So let's type tree. Let's type tree. Tree or BLUETTI. Either BLUETTI or tree. Both of them are fine. Okay. Tree. Yo guys, take a look here. What is that? Our products are real, but this is the green screen that we have behind us, right? Yeah. Products are real. This is my hand. Okay. So BLUETTI Christmas tree or tree, BLUETTI Christmas tree or BLUETTI, both fine. 35 people right now watching us on YouTube, guys. This round is only on YouTube, so guys from Facebook, please jump on. Yeah. Or tree, right? Because I see most people tap tree. Yeah, fine. All right. So, guys, I'll give you more time because this is our second time to go in BLUETTI tree. Christmas tree, right? BLUETTI Christmas tree, and it's a historical moment, and you can invite your friends right now by sharing this live stream with them. So invite your friends, please. Invite your friends.
Yes. And also, we only probably gonna give it away before Christmas. Oh, until Christmas.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, guys. Apparently, we don't give away Christmas tree after Christmas.
And you can only find our BLUETTI Christmas tree in our live stream. Okay.
Yeah. Or in the woods. Okay, so make sure you guys reply to, I saw an email, make sure you guys reply to BLUETTI official, make sure you guys reply to our subscribers' emails, okay?
You need to just, how do you say it? Like, which area, country you're located, because we have a lot of customer service team.
Probably the US, right? Are you from the, sorry, we have too many comments. Are you from the US?
Yes, because we are a US market
Or if you're not, tell us where you're from. I mean,
think it's
yeah.
like European marketing because we now has no.
We don't have that, yeah. Three.
If you're located in Europe, please send it to the European marketing, the European customer service. And if you have a problem with your product, send it to our US market customer service, right?
Yes, completely. Yeah, Europe, right? I mean,
Yeah, Europe.
I heard Iraq.
No,
What?
no. Either Europe or US.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's right. But right now is our Christmas tree giveaway, and I'm gonna do a 15-second countdown because it's a big one. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, Bloody Christmas tree! Bloody Christmas tree giveaway goes to COY TV! COY TV! Yeah! Are you in the United States? Because we can only ship it to the US soil. I'm sorry. So COE TV, COY TV, are you in the US? COY TV.
Christmas tree only located in either German warehouse.
So either Germany or the US, right?
Yeah.
So if you're from Germany or from the US, that's fine. Make sure you send us your shipping address to helena@bluetti.com, HELENA@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address, full name, attach the screenshot where a BLUETTI official says, congratulations, yes, and your phone number, right? I'm from IL. What does IL stand for? Illinois?
Yeah, I think so. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, I'm pretty
Okay, cool. So, anyways, congratulations, COY TV. Yeah, all right. Bloody Christmas tree, huh? Get over Christmas tree, everybody. Woohoo!
Our products ship globally, right?
Globally, yeah, we have. Look what we have. We have USA, Canada, Mexico, European Union, including Italy, France, Germany, Spain, right, and other countries, and even Japan and China.
Yes.
Oh, Bloody Tree, Joe, the Bloody Tree giveaway is over. But next time though, it's gonna be there. All right, folks, we still have 20 minutes, so let's dive into it. And I'm gonna tell you guys about charging of B300. By the way, on this factory tour with this guy right here who looks just like my twin, we actually saw how those batteries are being constructed, being made. Alrighty then, so charging from solar charging, 200 watts max, choose a working solar panel with 12 to 60 volts. Canada, no, we do ship to Canada, yes, Canada, Steve, no problem. Steve-O, no problem at all. Canada, no problem. So, yeah. So, I think I know you because I have a guy from Canada whose name is also Steve, and his username is also Steve-O. It's like a common username for Steve's. I'm not sure, but Steve, is that you, Steve? I want to say hi to Steve. Yeah, what a small world, right? Okay, AC charging. What are you doing, Helena?
I thought you wanted.
No, Helena, you have to be careful because God knows what I open here on this computer, right? You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not angry at you, so whatever. So okay, AC300 and B300. This is what we're getting right now. This is the price, so you guys know what to do. The prices are already the lowest. That's so funny because like it looks like I'm cheating, you know. But I have a presentation here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at the presentation here because I can't keep it all in mind. So I do have a PPT here. All right. Okay, guys, give it some time to load. Okay, cool. So we're getting AC300 and B300, aren't we? All right. 2 hours later. You know that meme? Many hours later. More payment options. Time flies today. You know what time is it? It's only 20 minutes before the end of our live stream. So no discount code because the price is already the lowest. Enter any coupons if you have some. Maybe you have collected BLUETTI bucks already. If you haven't yet, you can do it now. For $1 spent on the website, you will get 3 BLUETTI bucks. So in fact, to get this many BLUETTI bucks for 100, you only have to spend 400 bucks, dollars. Okay, guys, this is the price for you, 319. All right, back to the studio. So, all the turning methods of B300 include car charging. Okay, so if you have a car, you can use this turning method. PV input cable, car charging cable, cigarette lighter port. Okay, this is how you charge from a car charging. All right, so. Okay, another method is dual recharge. Dual recharge means that you can occupy the DC and AC charging cable at the same time. So, for example, you can charge from the wall outlet through this T500 adapter and from a solar panel at the same time. And the estimated full charging time will be from 4.9 hours to 5.4 hours. Okay. Now guys, question is how many batteries you can connect, and you guys already know that you can connect maximum 4 batteries to AC300. So if you connect 4 batteries, the capacity is going to be 12,288 watt hours. Okay, 12,288 watt hours for 4 B300 batteries. Okay, now let's connect it one more time. Again, we know how to do that. Make sure it's unlocked, plug it in the battery 1 and battery 1 port here, or battery 2 and battery 2 port correspondingly. Plug it in, lock it, long press. Alright guys. Guys, I have prepared much more interesting information for you guys. Yeah, we can actually, no problem. But it will take some, we don't have time, unfortunately. We only have 15 minutes and we haven't talked about the screen and the app yet. So yeah, guys, next time we'll connect 2 B300s. Yeah. Alright, so, alright guys. Right now, let us talk about the screen for a second. Okay guys, make sure you guys disable the green mode here so I can show the screen. Okay. So the screen here, what we can see on the screen is, first of all, in the center we have the battery life. It's right now at 11%. Very low, by the way, we have to charge it. So PV and grid, PV input is here, grid input is here. We'll see how many watts are coming in from solar panels or from another PV charging method, so a PV port. Grid, time and date here, DC load and AC load here. So we can see this load, we can see the total DC output power, 24 volt and amp output power right here, 12 or 30 amp output power, and USB PD wireless charging output power. Okay, here we can see the AC load, AC voltage, output power, output frequency, and output state. Okay, and on top we can see PV, DC1 input voltage, DC1 input power, DC2 input voltage, and DC2 input power. Alright, and AC load, grid, AC input voltage, AC input power, AC input frequency. Battery, you can see the information about each battery connected. Right now we have only connected 1 battery, so 11%. Okay, DC on and AC on. When you want to change some settings, make sure you turn AC on, off. Settings, language, either English or Japanese, AC output voltage, 120 volts or 100 volts. Okay, AC output frequency, either 50 Hz or 60 Hz. DC1 input source, PV or others. So for example, when you're charging it from DC input source from a solar panel, it's PV, photovoltaic, so keep it PV. If you're charging from a car cigarette lighter port, from your car, switch it to others. Next, Eco mode on and off. Eco mode will turn the AC inverter off in 4 hours to save the battery without affecting the DC port. Machine type, we have 2 machine types, single phase or split phase. Very easy, Single phase is when you use one AC300. Split phase is when you use two AC300s. What do I mean two? We can use two. Yes, we can use two. It's a split phase mode. So if you want a higher wattage, higher load, if you want a higher voltage, you can surely go for split phase. You need two AC300s. You connect them together with a communication cable, and you should plug at least one battery for each AC300, this one B300 battery, and up to 4 for each of them. So 8 batteries in total, and you will get what? You will get 6,000 watts, 6 kilowatts of AC load. Not through every port, of course, but with a fusion box, on one port you will have 6,000 watts, 6 kilowatts, and the voltage will be doubled from 120 volts to 140 volts. So this is very important. If you need to, get two. Silent mode, on and off, and working mode here, UPS mode. Of course, guys, AC300 is a UPS device. And we have 4 UPS modes: standard UPS, time control UPS, PV priority UPS, and customized UPS. Standard UPS is basically an offline UPS. It's very self-explanatory. Next we have time control UPS, and we have time settings here. And as it says here, we can set up to 6 time periods, 6 time frames here, working when to start and when to end work. Okay, and parameter settings. So I'm gonna set it to 5 because we only have 11 right now. We should chart it after the last stream. So battery SOC low and battery SOC high. Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. Next we have PV priority UPS. So you guys heard that we can charge from both PV and from AC at the same time, right? So we want to let the system know what percentage we want to be charged from PV, from solar panels, right? Or actually not necessarily from solar panels, because through a PV port we can also, but you know, it's kind of bizarre. We can't be using car charging and wall charging at the same time. Why would we do that, right? So we're probably talking about solar panels. So you want to let the system know what percentage you want to be charged from solar panels, like 28 or like 70. You can decide. All right, next we have customized UPS, and as the name implies, you can customize it. So we have grid charge status here, enable or disable, time control status, enable or disable, time setting, again, set up to 6 time frames, where to start, when to end, when to start, when to end, go back, and time control status, enable or disable, enable of course, and SOC settings, battery SOC low and battery SOC high. Let me stop here for a sec. So what does that actually mean? Is when the battery drops to, let's say, 5%, it will cut off the load, any load, DC or AC, right? So I want to save the battery, right? I left it there, I'm charging some devices, but I say, hey, when the battery drops to 5%, I want it to stop working because I might need it in the future, so stop there, okay? Cool. And same when we're charging to, like, let's say 95%, I wanted to stop charging actually, because I want it also to prolong the lifespan of the battery. Okay. Next we have silent mode. Silent mode refers to silent charging mode. It slows down the fans, but it also makes it slower. Max grid input power current 15 amps, but if you go to advanced mode and you need a password from BLUETTI customer service, you can set it up to 30 amps max. PV parallel, enable or disable. When you're charging PV in parallel, not in series, turn it on. If you turn it in series, turn it off because it's parallel. Okay, Bluetooth we need it for the app, turn on. If you don't need it, use it with the app, which is totally cool, turn off. Wi-Fi on and off, also for the app. Buzzer settings on and off. So if you have like an alert, overload, overheat, short circuit, etc., do you want to hear a buzz like beep? If not, turn it off. If yes, turn it on. Touch sound. Right now you can hear sound. If you find it to be annoying, turn it off. Backlight brightness. All right. So and sleep time of the screen. Set it here. And restore factory settings to the USA. Settings. Product info, inverter charger info, everything is here. data, alarms. That's it. We also have an app. Actually, you guys probably already remember the app, so because we only have 7 minutes before the end of our live stream, so I'm not gonna stop for too long on the app. I just want to urge you to purchase right now if you want to save up to $200, right? Because, for example, for AC300, again, I think if you have B300 batteries home from previous models, from maybe AC300P, AC300 Max, or maybe you bought it for AC500, or you have it anyway, you can get AC300 right now and use them together, right? So the price for AC300 right now is actually very good. You can save $200 with the code LiveAC300. But again, you need at least one B300 battery to work with AC300. Okay. Also, very popular choice is 2 B300s and 1 AC300. And the battery capacity would be 3,072 watt hours plus 3,072 watt hours, 6,144 watt hours. And the price is $5,099. Here's how long you can run or charge different devices from 2 B300 batteries, and of course you need 1 AC300. So for an 18 watt hour smartphone, you can charge 115 times. For a 300 watt desktop computer, you can run it for 14.5 hours. For a laptop of 45 hours, you can recharge it 71 times. For a CPAP machine of 40 watts, you can run it for 77 hours. For an air conditioner of 8,000 BTU or 2,345 watt hours, you can run it for 2 hours. Space heater of 1.5 kilowatts, you can run it for 3.2 hours. Electric fry pan of 1.5 kilowatts, 3.3 hours. Microwave oven of 1 kilowatt, you can run it for 5 hours. Again, from 2 B300 and from 1 AC300 together. Washing machine is usually from 0.5 to 1 kilowatts, and you can run it for 4.8 to 9.2 hours. Again, if you run a business, a restaurant, and you have a laundry, you have a washing machine there, power outage, you just can use our AC300 and 2 B300s. Air conditioner of, again, we already talked about it, 2 hours. Some devices like bench grinder, 1.4 kilowatts, you can run for 3.5 hours. Welding machine of 1.8 kilowatts, you can run it for 2.8 hours. Circular saw of 1.4 to 2.3 kilowatts, you can run for 5 hours. Washing machine, we know about that. Electric vehicle of 16 amps and 1.8 kilowatts, you can actually charge 13.5 to 16 miles. An e-bike of 500 watts, you can charge it for 9.2 times. Okay, we also have some special bundles: AC300, B300, and 3 PV200 solar panels. Let me show them to you. This is the this PV200 solar panel. So AC300, B300, and 3 PV200 panels. The price is $4,696. And AC300, B300, and our biggest solar panel by far, PV350, with the maximum solar input of, we have 3 of them, so it's going to be 1,050 watts. It only costs $5,596 for AC300, B300, and 3 PV350 solar panels with the maximum input of 350 watts. Alright guys, so it's been 2 hours. Very good to see you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure that you absolutely follow. Leaving your microwave running for 5 hours straight is not recommended. Absolutely not. Yes, absolutely not. I mean 5 hours. It's not necessarily without stopping, right? Maybe you want to charge it, you want to run it for like a minute or two, boil some water, or just hit some food, right? Turn off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Could be 5 hours. So, Body Smart Max, love it. Congrats on that, Brad Paddington. Okay. Thanks for the great products and amazing support. Merry Christmas, Steve04333. Okay, BLUETTI is awesome. Thanks for saying that. Not Slim 1. Time for bed. Says Ans1293. Have a good one. You too. Okay, guys. Pleasure to be here with you as always. And congratulations to you guys, to those of you guys who used our special discount codes and saved a lot of money, up to $100 for this one, $150 for the various bundles. Our next lesson is going to be on Sunday, December 18th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's been 2 hours. Congratulations to the winners who got our BLUETTI cap, BLUETTI t-shirt. Make sure you email helena@bluetti.com, messaging her your shipping address in the USA or Germany, and your phone number, your full name, and if it's a t-shirt, your size too. We only give away white t-shirts right now, just for the record, okay? I'll see you next time this Sunday, December 18th, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. Pleasure to be here with you guys, and I'll see you next time. Use the codes, they expire in less than 1 minute, but I still have enough time to use them right now. Discount codes are in the description on YouTube or on Facebook. Drop us a like. Thank you so much. Subscribe or follow, and I'll see you next time.